Javi thinks he can do whatever he wants. So we're not supposed to be playing around with other races. So it's gonna cause a big racial issue.
I'm not gonna apologize for shit. I didn't do nothing wrong.
I don't want to get everything shut down. But him disrespecting me, saying, "Oh, this is my people," that's a big no-no. And not only Javi, the other guy, because why? Because his people wouldn't have allowed that. Some of us can, you know what I mean, get hurt.
Don't get pushed. Once you get pushed, you off the edge.
Okay, you gonna fuck with us? I'm gonna fuck with you back.
I wouldn't be surprised if somebody got beat up.
I'm like, you know what? I'm fucking tired of your fucking ass fool. I'm like, come here.
You don't want no trouble. We don't respect excuses, all we respect is muscle. Either it's jail or the kid. You don't want no trouble.
They stayed up all night. I sat in here and read a book and wrote a letter and kept my eye on things. You know, told them, hey man, hold it down.
Cooler heads prevailed.
And it was all right.
No,
Last night didn't escalate to a standoff and interracial riot. And so people are starting to come around in this program.
Last night, fucking like Chapo, of course, you know, he gets defensive, but he's not a bad person. I call him a little Napoleon, you know, short guy conflict with a lot of pride. Definitely, it's just the way he addresses people sometimes, you know, I don't see it, you know, as the best way.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to figure this shit out. Going on the plot, I'm pretty sure you heard about last night. Just the way the individual went about everything he went about just was totally wrong.
Don't let none of this shit affect you no more. You know what I mean? Saying don't speak about shit that's wrong. I'm just asking you, just keep back and just chill. You know what I mean? Figure it out. Thank you.
Javi's too hot-headed, but I'm trying to let stuff roll out, see how everything goes. But if somebody gets out of line and causes a racial issue, I'm gonna take care of it.
I'd much rather try to solve things diplomatically, but I'm prepared. I want peace, so I have to prepare for war. I've said it numerous times. I'm gonna break the rules if they try for the play with my mans here. So I meant it. I'm gonna stand on it.
With only 2 hours left, the experiment is almost to the finish line in the first 24 hours. But Barlow sees that Jacob remains unpunished.
So if the blacks got a problem with the whites, they can see if they can resolve it within their race. But it's kind of a front, you feel me? They ain't see nothing, hear nothing.
Those are the extent
I didn't stand on that. Stealing, can't be stealing, none of that. Yeah, it's my stealing. Yeah, you gotta handle that.
Yeah.
Push stops on the
So what do you want now?
nice touch. After you sound like this phone.
I'm gonna go talk to Jay. You know, it's unfortunate that the other person involved just kept changing his mind, and it was to the point to where I was like, "Fuck that," you know. With your shoes on, officer.
The white boys came up to me and they were like, yo, that's a one-on-one fight. So I know that I'm not on no janky shit. I know I'm a solid ass dude. I was like, fuck it, dude, whatever, you know?
Now that we're in a program, people don't want to mess that up. They don't want to get caught fighting by the cops, and then the whole thing gets shut down for everyone. So, like, we don't want to be dumb and fight over something stupid.
What makes dudes learn? You know, and that's the sad part. Most of us, it's just the violence. And then, like, that's the only way we teach each other, which kind of sucks, but that's what we know.
So I was there to fight because you know what? I'm gonna fight for what I believe in. I'm gonna fight for my fucking respect.
Out of respect, let me follow this girl. That's
You've been invited to the dance. Here's what I do.
It's been less than 24 hours since the doors in H Unit were unlocked, and already a conflict is brewing. With the officers outside, the inmates gather inside a cell, hoping to avoid detection on the pod surveillance cameras.
out of respect, let me follow this girl. That's Let's go back on one level. So we're over tomorrow, right?
We let them fight, and that's it. It's over. Everybody just wants to get the situation over with and move on.
key point for this program to work is the officers, we need to stay out. Staff members need to stay out of the pod and allow them to self-govern inside there. That being said, if a fight happens inside the pod, we're going to lock the pod down.
Gentlemen, lock down.
So we can investigate and stop the fight and figure out what caused the fight and what ended the fight.
Pops came up the stairs, and that dipshit that I got into a fight with, he was like, "Oh shit," and he got up and jumped out and ran out.
One of the officers actually was looking in the pod in the H100 and saw who the victim was, but Mr. Nooser wouldn't tell us like what happened or who did anything. We do not have cameras inside the cells, so that's part of what we have to do, ascertain who was all involved.
He don't get in trouble. They call him Mary White, I guess.
Now, lockdown and gonna have a lot more people paying attention.
Then you got to maintain order, all this bullshit that's not true.
Certain people fucked up because this is the same shit it's always been.
All bad. All bad.
We just got the goddamn door open. And now it's just whose dick is bigger. Just people don't know how to deal with conflict, you know, and I'm not going to put up with it. They can eat it, dude.
In institutions, there's always going to be knuckleheads. I hope that the sheriff sees past that and sees that there's people that actually want this program to succeed. It matters, you know, it matters to everybody in there. I think
You can run for a long time, run.